offense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow
don't make me get stuck on that. Shit. Don't make me get stuck on it.
And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
Not let them get
try and
comfortable.
find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. Gabbert now on 2nd down.
Oh, good play on the ball, Byard.
Incomplete.
Whenever
Good play on the ball, Byard.
Zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be, and depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football.
Oh, I'm trying to kill him.
Oh.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
That's some trash, man.
But not before reaching the 21.
We saw him hit a big play there on a deep post, and most of the time the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
On first down, Kaepernick. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
I'm going to get it back.
A short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep.
In trouble, and the ball's out.
Oh, my God.
Loose. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Got somebody running naked in the secondary.
Big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone.
My mistakes got him 16 points.
A lot of the times in the defensive huddle,
let me recover it. Let me recover it.
And then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached.
You know you can't do that, right, VIP?
Zuerlein now for the PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Come on, man. This a live ball.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They'll try to fire up the running game with Hyde. A gain of 3, second down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Second down following the run. On second down, here's Kaepernick.
Oh, I overran it. Come on, man.
He's brought down. A good
I overran it.
team there, and it moves to James. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on.
Jesus.
Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
He's going to loft one deep left. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Torrey Smith with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the 49ers get a score closer.
Okay, that's...
Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still
That's
struggling.
how this is going to be
So
scoring
safe to say that
touchdowns.
without him, my goodness, yikes,
I get it.
they
He's
are
91
majorly
speed,
in trouble.
but still,
He's
come
doing
on
his
now.
best to try and keep them in the game.
After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of
Just
runs.
bombs.
Sure.
That's how he
Just
scored
messes
all
things up for
game.
you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
They come out here in the eye. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw.
Yeah,
But you know the
23
defense is
points
going to
because
be. But we put up big
corners
points
just
all
wanna
game
let
long.
niggas run
The
past
defense is going to win one every now and then.
It's just crazy, dog.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. Still 9 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down.
Don't get too conservative now. They're going to keep letting them throw bombs like this.
Here's Ellington. Look at the dance and the juke. And now
They're really
nothing but
doing
green
this.
ahead of him. Touchdown, 49ers. Bruce Ellington, 88 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads.
They got kicked to
on
cover
that
by
deficit.
30 yards, man.
Back there to receive punts. That's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point try now for Dawson.
That motherfucking Bruce Ellington, Wayne
And
Ellington,
this
whatever
is
his
no
name
good.
is.
Boy, that didn't even get there. Not a good effort at all. And our score remains the same. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Here comes Grant on the return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They come up in an offset eye. Now Goff on first down.
He
fires one.
This nigga dropped it.
He was looking for Todd Gurley. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Back to the air. Goff on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. Throwing on third. Goff. It's complete to Grant. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here. Maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
On first down, Goff. He's going to loft one deep left. This is caught inside the 15. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, Goff.
I'm throwing the foot.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Throwing the football, man.
Go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line,
see,
lost their leverage.
it's clear as day what's coming.
And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Now Goff. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
What am I doing?
Ian Williams able to get him for a loss of about 3. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Let's go! 3-19! They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Let's just give credit where it belongs. The defensive front has out-leveraged the offensive guys trying to block them. We often say low man wins in tough situations. That's exactly what's happened here. 3 straight runs, and they haven't been able to get into the end zone.
So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch